Oh, well, would you look at that? Hawks get Dejounte Murray. Man, what a deal. We ripped them off, too. Gallinari and 3 first-round picks for Dejounte Murray. Man, I'm so happy right now. We didn't even have to give up John Collins. I thought we were for sure giving him up for a trade. Man, Hawks management is amazing. It's been amazing for the past couple of years. It's been really good for a long time. Yes, for a couple of years they made some bad moves, but they've been really good for a long time, to be honest. The only thing the Hawks have been missing over these years is a superstar player, and we got that now with Trae Young. We've had that for the past couple of years. Now that we have a superstar player, we can use our great management that we've had for years and years, and we can put that on top of our superstar, and we've become a championship contender now. Hawks management making another good move, and Trae Young coming to ATL. Keep in mind we have AJ Griffin as well, John Collins, Clint Capella, Bogdanovich, have you seen him play? That dude is so clutch. Bogdanovich, man. He's so clutch. Every big moment, man, he comes up big for us. And he comes off the bench as well. He's one of the best bench players in the NBA, and every NBA fan knows it's true. We gave up Gallinari. I like Gallinari. I thought he was a really good bench player, but I'm okay with giving him up, especially for Dejounte Murray. So I'm okay with that. I'm not sweating that. We also have who am I trying to God. I was thinking about talking about somebody else. I forgot who I was going to talk about. But man, this is a stacked roster. This is stacked. Trae Young, Dejounte Murray, John Collins, AJ Griffin, and Clint Capella as our starting 5, potentially, depending on how well AJ Griffin develops. And then on the bench we got Bogdanovich, Mr. Clutch. That's what I'm gonna call him because that's what he is. Lou Williams, who got hurt last year, unfortunately, before the playoffs of playing. We really could have used him. But, because we really needed that kind of point guard, that passer on the bench. We didn't have that during the playoffs, so that hurt us, but we're going to have him back. And Lou Williams, of course, for years and years has been one of the best bench players in the NBA. On top of that, we still have we still have Kevin Huerter. He's probably going to be moved to the bench. Kevin Huerter's been really good for us. In my opinion, I really like Kevin Huerter. He shoots a lot, but he does capitalize on a lot of those shots. So we got Okongwu, who might be the best defensive player on our team. That guy's a beast on defense, especially in the paint. It's him or Clint Capella. They're both really good defensive players. We've always had good inside defense, except during the playoffs when Clint Capella got hurt. It fell off a little bit, but we'll have him back. We'll have Okongwu back. We'll have AJ Griffin, hopefully, to help out on the perimeter defense. That's what we've been missing. DeAndre Hunter, he's a really good defender. We're in the works of developing him. Hopefully, we can develop him into the player we want him. He plays like Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, I'm not saying he's Kawhi Leonard, but he plays like Kawhi Leonard. So, hopefully we can develop him into some version of that. Obviously, he doesn't have to be Kawhi, but you get my point, man. This is a stacked team. The bench is great. The starting 5 is great. We got a really good head coach, Nate McMillan. We're all set. We got our superstar player. The Hawks have always been this good. The only thing we've been missing is a superstar player. We've had that with Trae Young. We missed perimeter defense last year. Now we got that. We missed a third, you know, kind of like a big three. Not, we kind of missed that third, elite good player. Well, we got that with Dejounte Murray now. What else do you want? I mean, we're stacked. This team is loaded with shooters. We're now loaded. We've been loaded with our defense on the inside. We're loaded on the bench. We now have better perimeter defense. We got guys who can take it to the hole. We're loaded with guys who can pass it around all around the court. We're an amazing new generational team. This is what the Hawks are, and this is what the Hawks are going to be: championship contenders, whether you like it or not. Now, I'm not saying we're the best team in the NBA. We could be the best team in the NBA. We could win the NBA Finals. We're a championship contender. Yes, we are. Yeah. Praying that injuries, don't hurt us again. Obviously, with injuries or not, there's no excuse for what happened. But I'm just saying, let's pray that we don't get any bad injuries like we did last year. Whether we did or not, there's no excuse for it. But I'm just saying, hopefully we don't get injuries, and hopefully, this all works out, because this should work out. 2 of the 5 guys in the NBA that averaged 20-plus points per game and 8-plus assists per game are on the Hawks. We might be the best passing team in the NBA. We might be the best shooting team in the NBA. We might have the best bench in the NBA. I mean, I can go on. I could go on. We have the best rebounder in the NBA, Clint Capella. So he's going to be getting boards for us. Now, in terms of our second big man, we've struggled with that. But hopefully we can pick somebody up small out of free agency to play, center on the bench. That's all we really need. Or just get a center who can play the bench, who can be on the bench for us. It doesn't even need to be a superstar. It don't need to be a star. It just needs to be a guy who can get boards for us. It can be a big man from the bench. That's all we need. Other than that, this team's loaded, ready for whatever's ahead of us. We're ready for the finals. We're ready. We're a championship team. We got work to do. In terms of development, Nate McMillan, I definitely trust him with that. He's ascending to be one of the best coaches in the NBA. He took a team that was below 500. I think it was. I think we were below 500 when we hired him. And he took that team to the conference finals and only lost in 6 to the NBA champions, who beat the same team in the NBA finals by 6. Not the same team. They won in the same amount of games in the NBA finals versus the Suns. We were built for a championship last year. Not last year. The year before. We struggled last year. We had some some things happened. It was a disappointing year last year, but I think we're back up the stride now. Everybody has a bad year. We're back to where we need to be. We still made the playoffs last year, so it's not even like we had a horrible year. We're a great team. We're a great team, and we're ready to accomplish the NBA Finals. You've heard me. If you've watched any of my Hawks videos, I've always said that we need that one big piece to become a championship contender. We need one more elite good player to become a championship contender. We had 2. We need one more. I've always said that for the past 3 or 4 months. Well, we got that now, so we're a championship contender. Obviously, I'm not guaranteeing a championship or anything. I mean, it would take me a little bit, we're not even the championship favorite. That's not favorites or anything. It's possible that we do win a championship. Do I think we will? I think we're a contender. I'll say that. I think we're a contender. Whether we win it or not is not, the statement. I think we're a contender. I think we're a team that's going to cause problems and could end up making and maybe winning it. But where this really is going to help us is the future after this year. To develop Dejounte Murray and Trae Young even more and more. And as long as we keep Clint Capella, we can't lose him. That's going to be a big issue if we do that. But we have him for right now. If we can keep him, this is a future. We could win one right now, but we definitely have a better shot, a way better shot, especially in the future. We'll probably we could be top of the NBA 5 years, 3 to 5 years. And maybe we won one right now, like I've said 1,000 times. But definitely built well for the future. Definitely built well for right now. So, yes, I'm ecstatic. And usually I don't hype up my teams this much. With the Falcons, I've been patient, and telling you it's going to be a process. I did the same thing. With the Hawks, really, I told you that we needed that one big player to be impatient. Obviously, with Georgia, I've told you we've been a national title contender, but that's, that's kind of certain. So, what else am I going to say to that? With the Georgia basketball videos, I've told you, be patient. Well, no being patient with the Hawks anymore. It's go time now. We need to compete for a championship, and in the next 5 years, I think we need to win one. We need to win one in the next 5 years, I think. My opinion, though, and especially, down the road, we need to win one, but we could win one right now. We're definitely going to compete for one. Other than that, though, got my Kyle Korver jersey on. Yeah, I liked you, buddy, but unfortunately, man, what a great season that was. 60 wins. Well, we destroyed the Cavs in the regular season, man. Why do we get swept? That's crazy. I know we had injuries, but like I say, injuries, refs, that's no excuse. That's no excuse for losing. That's no excuse. No excuse for getting swept, at least. At the very least. I don't excuse injuries and refs. That's not excuses. That's not valuable excuses. No excuse is really valuable ever. So, and I love that team, but we got swept by the Cavs. A Cavs team we shouldn't have gotten swept by. Other than that, though, peace and go Hawks. See y'all later.